Reiki Master Level, Reiki Attunements. In this lesson, we will look at how to attune your Reiki students. You'll want to prepare for the attunement and have your students sitting in a chair with their eyes closed and their hands in the prayer position, ready for the attunement. Step number 1, preparing yourself and your student. You will stand in front of your student approximately 2 to 3 feet away. Ask your student to close their eyes and raise their hands in the prayer position with their hands in front of the heart chakra. You will silently set a short intention. For example, I call upon Reiki, the universal life force, all the Reiki masters past, present, and future, especially Dr. USUI, Dr. Ayashi, and Madam Takata, to participate in this attunement ceremony. I ask that the power and wisdom of Reiki guides and assists me to pass on the gift of Reiki through this attunement to USUI Reiki Level 1, 2, or Master. I ask that this ceremony is an uplifting and inspiring experience for, insert the student's name, so that he or she can move forward as a confident and powerful Reiki practitioner. When you feel ready and can sense the Reiki energy around you, open your eyes. You will draw and intone the Daikomyo and Shoku-rei on your palms. Then you will draw and intone the Shoku-rei in front of your body, intending that your chakras open to receive Reiki. Then you will draw and intone Daikomyo, Shoku-rei, Seiheki, and Anshaza Shonen above the student, intending for the Reiki energy to fill the room. These symbols will be called on as needed during the ceremony. You're going to ask your student to take a deep, relaxing breath as they perform a silent invocation, opening themselves up to receiving the Reiki attunement. For example, I call upon Reiki, the universal life force. I am ready and open to receive the Reiki attunement. Give your student a few moments to complete the silent invocation. When you sense they are ready, you can continue. You will then ask your student to relax, follow your directions, and enjoy the experience of the Reiki attunement ceremony. Step number 2, opening your student up to receive Reiki. Now you will walk around counterclockwise to the back of your student. You will raise your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart chakra. Move closer to your student and place your non-dominant hand on your student's shoulder. If you choose to include the Hu-Yin and violet breath in your attunement, you will do as follows. Place your tongue behind your top front teeth on the roof of your mouth and contract the Hu-Yin to boost the flow of Reiki in and around your body. Please note, this technique is optional. You do not need to do this and it will not affect the success of the attunements. It is done in this course because this is the way I was taught during training. Many Reiki masters do not use this technique during the attunement ceremony. Try it, and if you like using it, you can continue to do so. If not, do not include it as a part of your attunement ceremony. Remember that intention is key. Step number 3, opening the student up to receive Reiki in their crown chakra. Standing behind your Reiki student, you will raise your dominant hand and hold it horizontally above your Reiki student's crown chakra. Draw a small Shoku-rei above the student's crown chakra to open up their crown center. Now you will place your cupped hands over the student's crown chakra and beam the 3 previously drawn Reiki symbols, Daikomyo, Anshaza Shonen, and Shoku-rei, into the student's crown chakra, filling their whole head with Reiki energy. Remember to silently intone the names of each of the symbols 3 times. Step number 4, opening the student up to receive Reiki in their third eye chakra. Standing at the right-hand side of the student, draw a small Shoku-rei over the student's third eye chakra. Now with your right hand a few inches in front of the student's third eye chakra, and your left hand a few inches behind the student's head, beam the 3 previously drawn Reiki symbols, Daikomyo, Anshaza Shonen, and Shoku-rei, into the student's third eye chakra, filling their third eye center with Reiki energy. Remember to silently intone the names of each of the symbols 3 times. Step number 5, opening the student up to receive Reiki in their throat chakra. Standing at the right-hand side of the Reiki student, you will draw a small chokure over the student's throat chakra to open up their throat center. With your right hand a few inches in front of their throat chakra, and your left hand a few inches behind the back of the student's neck, beam the 3 previously drawn Reiki symbols, Daikomyo, Anshaza Shonin, and Shokure, into the student's throat chakra, filling their throat center with Reiki energy. Remember to intone the names of the symbols 3 times. Step number 6, opening the student up to receive Reiki in their heart chakra. Move so you're standing in front of the Reiki student. Draw a small shokure over the student's heart chakra to open up their heart center. Now, with your cupped hands side by side, thumbs together, facing your student's heart chakra, beam the 3 previously drawn Reiki symbols, Daikomyo, Anshaza Shonin, and Shokure, into the student's heart chakra, filling their heart center with Reiki energy. Remember to silently intone the names of each of the symbols 3 times. Step number 7, opening the student up to receive Reiki in their solar plexus, sacral, and root chakras, as well as the rest of the body. Standing in front of your Reiki student, you will leave your student's hands in the prayer position, step back slightly, and draw a small shokure over the student's solar plexus, sacral, and root chakras to open up the remaining 3 energy centers. With your cupped hands side by side, thumbs together, facing towards your student's solar plexus, sacral, and root chakras, beam the 3 previously drawn Reiki symbols, Daikomyo, Anshaza Shonin, and Shokure, into the student's solar plexus, sacral, and root chakras, filling their 3 energy centers with Reiki energy. Remember to silently intone the names of each of the symbols 3 times. Next, you will beam the 3 previously drawn Reiki symbols into the student's arms, chest, abdomen, thighs, legs, and feet. Visualize Reiki energy filling every muscle, organ, tissue, and cell of their body. Remember to silently intone the names of each of the symbols 3 times. Step number 8, attuning the students to the symbols. Open the student's hands like a book and draw the symbols into the palms of their hands and tap 3 times. For level 1, you will be drawing with Shokure in both palms and tapping. For level 2, you will draw the Shokure and Seihei Ki in both palms and tap 3 times. For the master level, you will draw the Shokure, Seihei Ki, Anshaza Shonin, and Daikomyo and tap 3 times. You will then fold the student's hands back into prayer position. Step number 9, the violet breath. Standing in front of your Reiki student, you will place your hands around the student's hands and move them so that their fingertips are in line with their heart chakra. You will then blow the violet breath from the root chakra to the crown chakra. Step number 10, closing the ceremony. Standing in front of your student, you will take their hands and move them down so that they are resting in their lap. You will draw a large shokure over the front of your Reiki student's body to ground their energy. Place your hands a few inches above their crown chakra within their auric field. Starting from the crown chakra, run your hands down both sides of their aura until you reach their feet. Touch the floor with both hands to complete the grounding and break the connection with the Reiki student. Finally, set an intention of gratitude to Reiki. For example, thanks be given to Reiki, the universal life force, Dr. USUI, Dr. Ayashi, and Madame Takata, as well as all Reiki masters past, present, and future, for taking part in this attunement ceremony. I ask that the power and wisdom of Reiki nurture and guide us from this point forward, empowering, insert the student's name, to be a powerful and confident Reiki practitioner. Allow as much time to pass as you intuitively feel necessary. Then say to the student, you can now come back to full awareness in your own time whenever you are ready, or this concludes the first degree attunement, for example. At this time, you might ask the student to talk about the feelings, visions, or experiences that he or she had during the attunement. The discussion allows the student to process what has occurred and helps if he or she needs to validate that the attunement worked. If several people are being attuned, this sharing can be done after all have been completed. You may find it helpful to instruct the student, if they are a part of a group being attuned, to continue to keep their hands resting on their lap and close their eyes once more and go inside and relax while waiting for the attunement to be completed on their fellow students. This concludes Reiki attunements in the Reiki Master level.